If you've got a hem, fold your hem over. I'm going to show you how to attach an invisible zipper to your fabric. Now there's two different types. There's this one, which you can get plastic or in metal. I'll be using the metal one. Or there's this one, I think it's called the invisible zipper foot. Now, I don't really like using this one for some reason. I don't know why. So I like to either use the metal one or the plastic one. We'll be using the metal one. Now first of all, make sure you've got a nice straight edge on your fabric, well, your seam, and then you want to place your seam as close to the zipper as you can get, because it's an invisible zipper, so this is all really you want to see. I mean, in some cases you can put a flap, so when you have zipped it up you've got a flap to hide it all together. Right, when you've done that, you then want to tack it like so, but make sure it's as close to the zip as possible. Now I've only roughly tacked this, hopefully we'll still be alright. Right, you want to place, now there's two sides to this. Depending on your machine, I can only put my foot on one long stitch to the left, all the way to the left on one stitch. The rest of the time it's in the centre. So depending on what side of your zip you're doing, it's depending on what side of this bar you put it at. So I'm doing the left side of the zip, so if I'm right I need to put this to the right side, like so. Then line it up. Now I'll need to take this pin out while I line it up. Just tack it in place so I don't mess it up. I've still messed it up. Right, push it all the way over. Pin it in place. There we go. Drop your needle, then drop your foot. Right, you will want to keep watching where your material is as you're going. Alright, and then just sew slowly. Just remember, it's not a race, so if you take your time, you're less likely to make a mistake. Now, I'm sorry if the picture's not very good. It's because I made the mistake of using white fabric and I'm struggling to see myself above the camera. So slowly. Then when you get close to your pin, pull your next pin out. So again, now a lot of people pull the pins out, right, which is a good thing to do, but I will show in another video about a way you can place your pins to where you can sew over them. 9 times out of 10 you can sew over them, no bother, but every now and again you will still hit one. But in another video, if you'd like to see it, please subscribe and I'll link that video to this video. Thank you. Right, here we go again. Pull another needle out. Sorry, not needle, pin. And here we go again. Now a lot of people sew right up to the edge. Because I'm only showing yous, I'm not sewing right up to the edge. I'm sewing as close as possible I can get without being on the edge. Alright, we've got all the way to the end there. And then one thing I didn't do at the beginning, but I only didn't do it because this is only to show you, is go back over 1 or 2 stitches to lock your stitches in place, and then pull it out. Now, there. That's fairly close to it. Not quite as close as I'd like to be up to the zipper, but you just get the gist. Right, now I'll tack and pin the other one, and I'll come back and show you the other side. Right, there we go. I've now tacked this one, and I'm open. I've got it closer to the zip. It's one of them things, you think you've got it close to the zip, and then as you're sewing, it could easily slide. But just take your time until you're happy with it. Now, press your little shank at the back, clip it off, and move your zip over to the other side. Your zipper foot. Right. Now, like we did last time, I'm going to take that pin out and just put it on sideways so I can get close to the top as possible. Now, you will bear in mind that it's like anything, you just take your time and you'll get there. If you can practice with scrap bits of material and the zip like I'm showing you here until you get the hang of it, because you can always unpick it and reuse the zip at a later date for a project. Right. And then start sewing slowly again. Alright, and do a couple of back over stitches to lock your stitches in place. Right, and then take your time and zip forward. Just always check to make sure that your fabric is lined up with your zipper and you're happy with where it's at. Last bit. Right, there we go. Right, now we'll pull away and I'll show you the zipper. Now, minus all the loose ends. There you go. There's that bit sewn a lot closer to the zipper. And if you close your zip, if it won't close, you've done something wrong, you've caught some material. There you go. Ignore these loose bits. There's your zipper. Now, I've used a white zip now with a cream fabric, which isn't a good idea. But like I said, what you can do is you can also sew yourself a little flap, so say into your seam and iron it over, and then when you've zipped up your fabric, when you attached your zipper to your fabric, you've always got a little flap to hide the zipper. Some people do that. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to post another video on a couple of useful hints and tips that I've found which have been brilliant regarding sewing. If you like what you see, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.